Hi guys.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, it's
Hello.
up.
Sorry,
Hi,
what?
welcome back. Yes,
Yeah.
we're live.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. Hello,
What
everyone.
the fuck,
Good
bro?
afternoon. Good afternoon. I am Fami, and this is Algebra for Koalas. We are back with our podcast, our weekly podcast, and I'll be your host for today. The topic that we will be touching upon will be, well, Cupid, whether he's friend or foe. So, as you can guess from the title, we will be talking about relationships and the topic of love.
Ah,
Damn.
let's go.
All right. So, to start things off, maybe we could share if any of us are in a relationship at the moment.
No.
I think we all
Any
know
of
the
us?
question.
Are all of us single?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah?
No one's hiding any secret relationships, huh?
No lah.
Not at the
Wait,
moment,
Dex,
no.
are you?
Me?
Do you have
Yeah,
any
I'm
secret
hiding.
relationship?
No, I wish
Bastard.
What?
I'm
Dude.
in a
What?
secret relationship with my anime girlfriend.
Oh shit.
Waifu.
That's something I can get behind.
No,
That's
no,
valid, I guess.
no,
uh,
no. I think yeah, none of us are in a relationship. Safe to say.
okay,
To
then in
say.
that case, who has been in a relationship here? I have been in some.
I
I
think
think
I
it's
think I think
all
everybody except for Lemon
except for
has
me,
been in a
bro.
relationship.
Wait, everyone except for Lemon.
Yeah.
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 All right, okay lah. We can get uh some useful opinions from both parties. Yeah. All right.
The
So
have and the
anyway,
have nots.
since majority have been in relationships before, maybe we could talk about uh how we could start off with what happened. How did the relationships fail?
How did the relationship
And
feel?
yeah, what was the key components?
Oh shit.
It could be. Everyone breaks up for different reasons, right?
Yeah.
Getting together is. Everyone knows you will. It's pretty typical. You will just like that person to start with, and the process of courting the other party and such will continue until both parties decide to formally engage in consensual sex. So that's a
I,
relationship for everyone who doesn't know.
Ora.
that escalated really quickly.
Yeah, so,
Okay lah, but yeah. Does it maybe Dex or Nick, you will want to share
what is
how
your
your previous relationships failed
her
or
boobs
why?
weren't soft enough?
No.
No,
Wait. What?
it's like uh, I've been in two. My first one failed because like it was my first lah, and then I didn't know what to expect. So I just like kind of base it off of whatever fucking Nigel post that I saw. Like, oh, this no, I mean it's legit. It's
Okay.
like, no, it's like
Nigel,
no, it's like
what the
boys when
fuck?
they do this or like boys when they do that. It's like they're a keeper or some shit like that. It's
Like
like yes,
so.
that's the boyfriend I want to be. And then after that, I
What?
base my whole relationship on that. Then after that, like, guess what? Surprise, shit failed. It's like something
Because
like that.
it was
Wait.
more of surface level
Yeah.
expectations, right?
Yeah, and I didn't know like what to like how to conduct
Like,
myself and like what is expected. So I
Mm.
guess my first one, um, I don't know. I just kind of cling on to it. After it ended, like somewhat. I don't know. It is like I feel like the love is not there, but I still hold on to it. Then my second one is just
Wait, so the first one was, did you like end the relationship, or was it the girl?
uh the girl ended the relationship.
So
Yeah,
you would say that it's down to your somewhat your own wrong expectations of what relationship should be lah.
yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess it's both parties. Like not
Was it her
both.
first relationship as well?
No, no, yeah, it wasn't. It was a second. I'm not sure. I think
Mm.
it was second. Yeah,
Okay.
but like yeah, her first was like in primary school also. That one I don't know whether want to count or not.
Oh yeah, that's true. When do you
Alright.
actually count your first relationship?
I don't
Like,
know.
right, like, do you take when you're like mature enough and or when you reach a certain age or pre-puberty, post-puberty?
I don't know. But if you're counting everything in that case,
I
well,
think
I
I
still
think
do.
I think it's premarital.
Premarital. So kindergarten counts.
Yes, everything
Okay.
counts.
The fuck?
Okay. Alright, anyways, continue.
Then I guess the second one was she wasn't ready. Like after we dated for a while, then she realized that she wasn't ready for it. Then she felt all this pressure like of being in a relationship. Now like it's okay if you're not ready then
So this time it was your second
this
relationship
is
and
my
it was the
second.
girls
It was the
first.
girls first, yeah.
Okay.
And it's like okay, understand. And like it was what do you call that? Pleasant breakup. Like we had
Mutual.
no yeah, it's mutual. We didn't have hard feelings for each other towards each other, then like everything is okay lah. Like we're still friends now and
Mm,
yeah.
that's mature. That was the second one, the most recent.
Yeah.
Was there any more after that?
Then the third one was I was watching anime, then my mom turned off my Wi-Fi, then after that, yeah, that's how I lost my third girlfriend.
Damn.
Interesting.
No,
How
that's
about
two.
what about you, Nick?
Hmm.
Do you
The,
want to
the the
share?
first the first one was a absolute shit show. Uh,
Due to what reasons? What
uh,
forces of nature?
I wouldn't say forces of nature, more like man-made circumstances that ended.
Was
And it was just a real bad time. If I'm gonna be honest.
Was it during your teenage years?
Yeah. Yeah,
Mm,
it was when we were in secondary school. But yeah, it feels dumb to explain to you now because like everybody here was like part of
right.
those few incidents.
what?
Were
You
we?
know,
I don't remember.
we were
That was
all
more.
there. We were all there.
Okay, so what's the main key components that led to the end of that relationship? That first one, I
I
guess.
think I think that we were just not compatible. She had a bunch of issues that she couldn't solve, and
Trauma issues or family
yeah,
issues?
it's just like a mix of like a lot of issues.
Okay.
Yeah, that she couldn't solve, and in a way like I couldn't deal with it as a like in a room. I say in a relationship sense. Like it's like yeah, sure, like we can be friends and I'll help you with your problem. But like I don't think it's like suited. You're ready for a relationship in a way.
So inexperienced, you would say, and incompatible with each other.
Yeah, most not really inexperienced in a way, but like I don't mind not being like experienced, but like it's all the other issues. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, and it made a lot of problems within friend circles.
Or like because things were bad between you guys, it affected
Yes.
like who or you. For example, the girl is close with this other person, and you are close with them as well, but you
Yeah.
can't all hang out together.
Our
In that
mutual
sense.
friend group had some issues
Mm,
as yeah. So yeah, that was the first one, I guess. The
okay.
second one, it wasn't there's nothing much to it. We got together and then we realized that we were only like I guess we were only like good like in a platonic way and not in like a relationship way, like it
Better off
was
as
both.
friends.
Yeah, better off as friends in a way.
Mm.
It was both of our second relationships, both me and the
Oh,
girl. Yeah,
okay. So
so we
you
had like
just
more experience on what works, like what will work and what won't work. And
right,
and then
but
and then and then so I just like ended it lah in a way.
Or you
I-
ended it. So both relationships you ended, or
Is so far lah.
Damn, player.
yeah,
I didn't know
Then
you had a
the
second relationship.
same.
then
Or maybe I just
what,
remember.
then what I'm gonna say is gonna be real shocking to you guys. So my third relationship.
What?
Well,
That's it. Wait, the second one was late teens or young adult phase. When was it?
It was when I was in poly.
Poly.
was the Sea Aquarium one. Anyways,
That
For like
quick.
context.
Okay. Anyways,
Yeah.
there was
So
a third. How did we not know?
because I
Lemon,
just never said it. Why you want to know so much about my life?
Lemon, did you know about it?
Can you give me
Huh? What?
as in
You
give
know
me
about
like some
Nicholas'
little.
second and third relationships?
The thing is like he has so much that I don't even know which is which.
He has so
much.
what is it that we
How?
don't know about? What the hell?
What do
You
you
need to-
mean?
I mean
What do you mean?
compared
Don't
need
make
to
me
put
sound
me
like such
on.
a player.
compared to the rest of us.
Hey, you need to put me on, man. How do you get these girls, Mr. Smooth?
Can you give me like one significant thing that you did with the girl so that I know like which
What
one
like the
I'm
third
talking-
one?
Yeah.
Oh, the third one I have never talked about her.
Really?
Oh,
No, not to any of you guys at least.
damn.
Is
Not to
it?
Okay.
anyone.
What
to
a
be
player. Anyways, Nick, we want to know more?
honest. Yeah. We were friends lah. And then I asked her out. She said yes. And then but then I guess we were having communication issues.
we know her?
Communication issues.
Yeah.
In what sense?
In the sense that we weren't really talking much to each other.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Do we know her?
Like-
Talking about
No, you guys don't know her. Because we're both very busy with our lives in a way, and then she's not the type that like that checks her phone like very often in a way. So we were like talking in like we were talking like I think like can be like one message every like 4 or 5 days on.
Damn.
like not even checking up on each other kind of thing.
Is it like in school or what?
But I mean it wasn't low maintenance, right?
Ooh, he just disappeared. Oh shit.
Shit.
Oh, sorry. My mic had some issues. Yeah. So basically yeah, it's just like communication issues. We weren't talking
Is com issues
as
or low
much.
maintenance, then you guys like doesn't fit in that sense or
Yeah, because some people can do it that way and they will be fine with it.
Yeah,
As
but
long
the
as
thing is
like
that the thing is
it's-
that I wasn't okay with it. I wanted to like like have more interaction, but then
I
she
see,
never. So I was just like, okay. Then
Nice.
I broke it up with her as well.
It's just
damn, what a player, man! This Nicholas breaking up left, right, center.
Wait, but
I-
like before you
it's-
got
it's
into a
not-
relationship, like you didn't know that she cannot commit, or like what? How did you progress to that stage?
What do you date the girls before you
Yo,
get into a
did you date your
relationship?
relatives?
no. It was just like I guess it's like for like the case of the third one, right? She wasn't that like non-communicative. Like we used to talk more, but then like after we got into the relationship, I think she like maybe she after that she realized like she wasn't interested. Or, like,
Regrets.
Oh
yeah,
shit.
in a way she didn't want to be like with me lah.
Right.
So
Then why
she
didn't she
just
just
stopped.
say
Yeah.
so?
Why
Yeah,
she
that's why like that. I was about to carry on and say like it was like almost like she wanted after she realized like like we weren't compatible, right? She wanted to break up, but she didn't want to be the one to break it up. She wanted like me to be the one to break it up. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Damn, bro.
foul.
She just like acted in a way that like would make me
She
Pull the
ghosted
plug.
ghosted on your
yeah
ass.
I don't know lah. I never asked her like the reason why lah, but
Yeah, basically she ghosted you whilst in a relationship.
yeah.
Hope you will go away. When you broke up, was it like just like okay,
Yeah, it
thank
was just
God.
like it was just like it was like I told her we should break up. Like I don't think this is working out. And then she was like, yeah, we should stay friends. And I was like, okay. And that was it.
But were you as affected by it as compared to the other relationships? Or like you saw it coming anyways?
Yeah, in a way, I saw it coming. So I wasn't that like
Yeah. I feel
distraught.
like his feelings like slowly diminish along the
Mm,
way.
yeah.
probably.
I don't know. I guess for me it's like I have I know like in a way I know what I want in
Right, right. So it's like experience gained.
Oops.
Like you basically know better of who you would like to be with in future, right?
so sorry my yeah it's like I know what I want in a out of a relationship in a way, like how I want my partner to be in a certain
Mm,
sense. Maybe like not exactly like don't have to like follow exactly, but like there are some like lines like I want a certain level of like communication. I want a certain level of like you know like effort.
right.
I think it's like the
Yeah.
dude that went through so much shit, he got the experience and he know what he wants already.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
mean,
like if
yeah,
I'm willing to like take a little bit like you know like not optimal lah, but like
lose the
I need to
battle, win the war kind of mentality.
yeah because in a way some people right they act really different in a relationship than when they are just like purely
Friends.
friends. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Some people just show their true colors when they are comfortable with you, or sometimes they get too comfortable and you might throw the other
Yeah.
person off
So
as well.
so I don't really blame them. Not that I'm like perfect in every sense in the word either, but like
Mm,
you know it's like sometimes it just like doesn't work out. So it's like really, I don't really blame the people I went out with.
okay.
Yeah.
So in that case, moving on, what do you guys feel mm, helps to make a relationship last? Maybe you can start with Lemon, like since you don't have
Are you
much
not gonna
experience.
talk
What
about your experience
should
first?
I? Am I supposed
Yeah,
to?
yeah,
I'm not.
you should.
Okay. I mean, might as well. So I had two relationships so far. I guess three, but I'm not gonna count primary school. Primary school, I had no idea what the hell I was doing, anyways. The secondary school one, it was the reason it failed was mainly I think I would put it down to my own fault because similar to what Nick faced in his first relationship, where the girl had her own personal issues and trauma in a sense that she couldn't deal with. It was the same for me. It's like I had this. I wasn't, I guess, mentally strong in during that time period, and you expect your. I had a false expectation of that other your significant other has to like carry your mental burdens,
Is it
and make
from
you
nine
feel
gag also?
better.
Oh,
Not, I mean, uh, no lah. It's just like I didn't know what. How do I put it? I just expected too much, lah, I guess, from the other party. For example, like when I didn't feel great and I feel like they're not doing enough to comfort me or be there for me.
right.
Like basically, I set too much of a high expectation, and they fail to meet it. I will like start to put it on them, shift the blame on them for making me feel that way.
I feel like
Oh,
When
yeah,
it was my fault in the first place, to
yeah,
not
yeah.
be able to deal with the emotions and problems myself.
I feel like
Like it's not your
yeah.
what? Sorry.
As like I feel like that can be said the same to like your expectation of your friends also. Like you
Yeah,
have like
yeah.
expectations on other people, I think. Like not just RS.
True. But it affects a relationship w- even more because I guess it would slowly chip away at the how do I call it? Like you would start to depend on your other half lesser because if you keep thinking that they are not doing it proper, you will just like, oh, this I can't rely on this person. Maybe they're not the one for me. But
Oh.
in actual sense, it's really your own problems that you have to face on your own. It's not like you have to have self love rather than expect people to love you enough for your own issues to settle down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how my first one went. And it was pretty messy towards the end. It came to the point where I was looking for that void in someone else, basically.
Wait, okay. Let me just confirm. The first one is from our class, right? In
Yes, Nicholas.
okay, I
That's
see, I see.
That's the only
See,
one.
okay, I forgot.
Yeah. And then the most recent relationship, the second one was just a simple case of breach of trust. And despite what happened in that situation, like I forgive the other party and moved on. We tried to work it out basically and not like dwell on the mistake too long like people make mistakes and you always want to give them a second chance. That was me. And to be fair to her, the other girl, my most recent relationship, she did her part to rebuild and try to regain my trust. But in the end, I feel like after I don't know why that trust couldn't form back. Like it got shattered once and then it just didn't.
It's like hard to regain back, lah. Like
Yeah,
you.
it's hard to regain back. Like no matter how great of a person she was and how hard she tried to mend things after her mistake, it just didn't make me feel any different. And it slowly, like, despite I didn't want to commit into something that I couldn't put my 100% into. Like if I was to always doubt her and not trust her, then what's the point? There's no point going forward with it.
Yeah.
So I decided to break up, and it wasn't a bad. Like I guess we ended on good terms.
It's still not pleasant.
Yeah, it's not
Like,
pleasant. It's just like,
it's not unpleasant. It's just not pleasant.
yeah, it's stuck in the middle. It's like we both didn't want it to happen, but it had to happen.
Right. Right.
Yeah, so that's my story so far. I don't have a third like Nicholas, the baller.
Oh, what do you mean? You sound it's just the one more than the two of you. And you make it sound
No,
like I just go around picking up women.
are you sure there's no more coming from your side? Lemon said there's too
Okay.
many.
This is high out of my mind.
Okay, anyways, moving on. I guess we can talk about what
Oh
we personally
wait.
believe. Huh?
Lemon, what about your relationships?
I have
With
0. What do you mean?
your relationship with your mom. How's your mom?
Or maybe
That's
I
a
guess
story for
maybe
another
if
day.
maybe if Lemon wants to share about her
Relationship.
unrequited love or
Oh, her
Oh,
crush, but
oh.
not
any
crush.
Yeah,
sort
talk
of
about your
Love.
crush, but not crush.
Oh my god. Oh, my crushes throughout my years.
Yeah,
yeah,
sure.
like what I guess in a nutshell why
why are you still single?
Well,
it's
oh,
for no better term.
bro. I think mostly it's just
Your mom.
no lah. My mom is the
And not
one.
everything has to do with a mom.
My mom is the
People-
one that is like encouraging me to go and find like boyfriend right now, yeah. But like
Yeah, lah, right now, lah, but like years ago.
I mean, actually, like I don't think she really like drill into me about these relationship stuff. Like she doesn't prevent me from getting a boyfriend. It's just that I
You
mean,
cannot
like I
get one.
suffer a lot of like self-esteem issues, I guess, when I was younger.
Mhm.
Yeah. So like until like it's just like I feel like I'm not ready lor. Like when I was younger. That's why I never like engaged in any stuff.
You still have your personal baggage to
Yeah,
unpack.
like I don't want to like affect someone else with whatever I'm dealing with.
But
And I
have you
feel
never
like,
ever
huh?
like met this one person where it's like, oh, this guy can solve all my problems or something like that?
No.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
have one.
What the? I feel like,
No, that's a very bad way to look at
yeah,
things.
dude, that is like toxic,
I
bro.
No, but it happens. It's like
No, that's basically me explaining my first relationship, wasn't it?
Then that's me and my first relationship as well.
Yeah.
Remember how much of a
But
psycho she was?
Oh
yeah, but
shit.
in Lemon's case, do you never feel that way
No,
about
I think
someone?
like, I guess like from stories and shit, cause I read a lot of romance stuff, romance stories when I was
Oh,
younger, and like, and from seeing like people around me, I like know very well that I don't want to carry that shit into a relationship. And I'm like someone that doesn't really warm up to strangers easily, I would say. Yeah, it's like how like I deal with the stuff where I'm like, dude, if I so called be myself and stuff like that, will the person still like me kind of stuff.
so that's
like
like a worry.
Yeah, like I will worry a
Mm.
lot about like the person not liking me when I was younger. Like I worry about people not liking me. I think even
Oh,
now also it's still a thing.
I think that's fair. That's so it's down to self love in the end, right?
Yeah. I
In a
think like
sense.
yeah. It's like as you grow older, like yeah, I think I'm probably better at it now, but I don't know
Back,
Still wanna
back then
earn
you were just
money.
very so it's not in your like top
Yeah. It's just like
priorities
I want
at the
to be in
moment.
a uh stable and comfortable status
oh,
before like
sugar
engaging
daddy.
someone else. Like
Oh, gee,
okay,
okay.
like
Financially or what kind
uh
of stability are you referring to?
I think mentally bah. Yeah.
Mentally for yourself or
Uh
for who you are looking
I think
to get into a
both
relationship with.
if both are mentally okay, I'm fine. Cause if you think like if you are already dealing with a lot of stuff, then you go and like date someone, then you are technically having one more person to kind of
Worry about.
worry about. Yeah.
But
Mm.
are you working your way towards there, or are you just like letting things happen?
Like if I going to date someone, am I going to find it someone to date? Is it?
No, as in like, are you working on yourself now to get yourself ready for a relationship, or like,
Yeah, I
are
would
you
You're
just
say.
gonna
I would say so. I would say so.
hey, T-Boy.
What?
Nothing. Continue. I TP myself instead of TPing you.
Nice. I mean,
Yeah.
like for you guys, are you guys all like ready to get into one? I mean, you guys have been already getting into, but at your current stage.
not for
I
me.
mean,
I'm not ready at the moment.
I mean, it depends one. Like, I'm not actively seeking out one, but like, if it happens, then it happens.
Mm.
But are you on like a self growth journey to prepare yourself?
I mean, I'm not preparing myself for a relationship like specifically, but like, I'm working on doing things that I like and like doing things that I enjoy. Then I believe that like, if I do things that I like and I enjoy, right, then I'll probably run into someone who has the same interest. And it's like from there can hit it off or something like that.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah.
Fair enough. For me, I was in a long, super long relationship before this, which was 4 years of almost 5 years of being in a relationship. So I wasn't single for a long time, and when I finally broke off, I realized that there's still so much for me to work on personally, and
it's
that's
only
what
four
I'm
years.
almost five. That's a
It felt
long.
a lot. It felt a lot longer than that.
No,
So,
yeah, it's like, but it's already long enough for like it's already considered very very long.
yeah, it's like a big chunk of
Life.
my early life, I suppose. So right now, I don't feel like in any way I'm like ready for a relationship in terms of finance and just self growth. So similar to Dexter, I'm just working on what I like to do, figuring out my own path in life, and eventually, I feel like if you are just doing what you want to do, you will meet someone naturally. I don't believe in dating apps, by the way.
Oh shit.
Personally, I like I get that it works for some people, but not for me.
Yeah, but it's fun. It's like,
You
hey,
got try
this
before?
person likes me.
I
Me?
tried actually. You all tried before?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, then you tried also. Lemon?
No.
I guess that's
Oh,
a no.
Yeah, it's a no. What?
okay.
Yeah. I mean like for me personally, it's like after like this my second relationship, I in a way I didn't really like get get a relationship. I felt like I wasn't like ready in a sense either
Hmm.
for like a relationship. I might say like, oh yeah, I want a relationship. But it's like I in a way in my heart I felt like I knew like I wasn't ready. So that's why it's like after my second relationship, I think it was quite some time before like I
Started out that one.
yeah I not really started my third one but like I went like in a way like being
Well,
open to being in a relationship again with someone.
hmm.
Yeah, in between the second and third, I think I during that time it was like when dating apps first became popular. Then I tried it Then like I went out with like a couple of people for like a couple of times. But then it didn't work out with like any of them lah.
But because for me, why I don't really prefer dating apps is through text. Getting to know someone through text and in real life is so completely different. Like maybe their first impression of you through text is positive, but when they meet you, a lot of things, like just how you present yourself might not be what you or
They
what
personally
you prefer or they personally like. Yeah.
Isn't that like
Uh, uh da-
yeah.
dating apps are a disaster.
No, the thing is, isn't
Mm.
that how dating app, the journey of using dating app works? Like you get to know someone through text, and after that, in real life, then see if you work out.
I suppose, and I guess some people it works for some people, but for me, I prefer to okay, we have similar interests. Hi, we both want the same things. Let's just meet up and get to know each other in real life rather than through text. But most girls will just find that too, what do you call it, abrupt
Oh.
or straightforward, I guess.
right.
But anyways, Nicholas, are you ready at this point of time? Would you say?
I would say like now I'm ready now. Yeah, it took me like
Hit him up, boys and girls. Anyone
boys.
who's interested,
Especially boys.
especially little boys.
Oh
Fuck off.
shit!
If
I'm
you're under the
kidding.
age of 18 and above the age of 43, Nicholas.
Wait, hold up.
Why specifically 43? What's wrong with
Yeah, why
43?
43?
I don't know. It's just the first number that came to mind.
Okay.
Yeah. I find that dating apps itself, right? It's like the problem with it is that you have so many options.
Whoa, whoa,
Yeah,
whoa! What
yes.
the hell?
No,
Wait,
that's
No,
what?
no, no, no,
true.
no,
I
no, no, no,
agree.
What do
not
you
in
mean
the
by so
sense
many
where
options?
where it's like oh you have like multiple girls to like to date for, but it's like when you are on a dating app, right? You while talking to a person, right? You're constantly like getting flooded with new like
Oh, now you
Information.
baller. You
new
balling?
people, new no, you're getting flooded with new people. Not in the sense like they exactly in the sense they match to you, but even in the sense where yeah, like like when you're swiping,
Right.
So
yeah,
it's
you're
like
constantly
competition.
like
Getting new information. Then
yeah,
sometimes it gets so messy. Like you don't know which information is for. Like who do you get it from? It happened to
Oh,
me once. I was like,
Oh
yeah,
shit.
same.
hey, you're the one who, da 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 da. Then she's like, no, that's not me. Then I'm
Oh
like,
Same,
oops.
same. I got time I mentioned something to somebody, right? And then the person she was so confused. Yeah, then I was like, did you tell me that like yesterday? And she was like, no. Then I was like, oh fuck.
Way to go, you know.
reminds me of this story. Like I think I read this story somewhere where this guy was like dating multiple girls at first. Like this was back when he was younger, so he was like
Mm-hmm.
dating multiple girls. Then one of these girls that he was seeing like went to this. No, the sister went to Disneyland or some shit. And then after that, he was texting this other girl. Then he go and ask her, so like, did your sister have fun? After that, the girl was like confused. Like, at chemotherapy? What?
Oh my.
Shit.
Yeah, so that's quite fucked up.
Yeah, but I was saying like the options thing. It also is like you say currently you're, let's say you're in the dating app, right? You're talking to like a person, and then in a way people are always looking for like the best for themselves lah. You cannot blame them. So it's like when you're, let's say you're talking to somebody, then you're still swiping, in a sense. So you see like someone better. So in a way you lose interest to like this particular person, you
Then
know?
you will just
Yeah.
ghost them, as a
Damn.
And then
result.
yeah, and then you just ghost them and like talk to the new person, but you might not like in a sense you might not match
Hit
with
it
the new
off as
person
well.
or like hit it off like, and then yeah, so in a sense every time you're talking to a person, right, there's always someone like new in a sense.
Someone new, someone better that you can find.
I
Yeah.
think
Quote better.
I think that's also why I might not try dating app, cause I'm someone that I can't really deal with too much people talking to me at once. Like it drains me
Same.
very fast. I prefer to like get to know someone like one by one, so that
In
I
like
can
an organic way, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Same,
Yeah.
same.
And like for dating apps, right, I would say like you have a lot of different people, and in a sense you, let's say sometimes you get overwhelmed by like the number of like people. As I'm not saying like everybody will get overwhelmed, but like for some people, like even talking to like two different people is like overwhelming, because like
Mm.
yeah, and the thing is about dating apps is like a lot of people are like not really like exclusive because they are talking to like multiple people at the same time. It's not like the moment you match with somebody, it's like, oh, everybody else is like your chats are deleted, and like in a sense, no.
You feel like you are special, like, oh, like I matched with this girl and she's talking to me, but she
Yeah,
could be talking to like 4 or 5 other guys as well.
yeah, and you yourself might be talking to like maybe like 4 to 5 other girls.
So everyone
Hmm.
is just constantly competing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like it's like I feel it's like the first sign of like things that are like maybe you confirm have some like differences. The first sign, right, they automatically like, oh, you know what, just like cancel it because there are so
Yeah.
many other options out
uh,
there. They don't
The
have to like
moment
work things out in a way.
the moment there's, yeah, like Nicholas mentioned, the moment there's one flaw or weakness that you present to the other person, most likely you will just get ghosted afterwards, or they just tell you, oh, sorry, I'm not actually interested. I don't see you that way. And in a sense, it feels like social media, everyone's just trying to show their good sides. Because of the high competition with other people, everyone's just setting up a good, clean image, and no one's like risking showing their true selves,
Right.
I
which I
feel
feel like it will affect in the long run
I
when
don't
you
know
actually
sia.
get to date them and such.
Okay, I like about not using dating app. I did download it once or twice, but I
Mhm.
didn't use it with the thought of like wanting to go in and find a date lah, but more to like see
Hook
what
up.
it's about lah. No, what
Uh,
the fuck? No, because in NS like my buddy keep like swipe here, swipe there, then I keep seeing him swipe, and I'm like, oh so far I don't really get it lah, so I went to try it out myself. Then uh I just went in with a dart account like with one photo and like nothing else. And like my everything is like shittily done just to see like who's on these kind of apps. And then it's
Mm.
like the more I go through, right, is the more I feel shit about myself. So everybody is like like you say, are displaying the best of themselves. Like you see this girl fucking in front of the Amsterdam shit, and then after that, like, oh, I'm bachelor degree in this, like this is my achievement and shit. Is like,
Exactly.
fuck,
Walao,
what am I doing, yeah?
like resume
It,
sia this one.
Yeah,
it
exactly.
it makes you feel horrible. Like why are
Yeah, it's like, will I ever match up to anyone at all? That kind of shit. It's like, am I
mm,
ever gonna be good enough for like a single person?
right? And it's pretty judgmental as well because you will the first impression that you get. I mean, okay, are you guys like the old age question of or appearance over personality or personality over appearance? What do you guys
Uh,
feel about that?
I think appearance always come first because that's like the first what do you call it?
Attraction.
The
Mm.
no, not attraction. It's like the
What you see
first,
first,
yeah, what you
right?
see first. It's like
What
what
you
you,
are,
yeah. Then it's like if they're pretty, then it's like, yeah, talk to them. Then if
I
they have a
in
nice personality,
in a
then
way it's also attraction lah, like because they are pretty and they have a good look and you would want to court them, that kind of thing. Yes.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
personality is hard to see like just at first glance. Like
You
I don't
stay
know.
for the personality,
Oh yeah, yeah,
right?
that, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's like how they say looks get you through the door, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But
then
the
if that's
problem
the
with
yeah,
what? Sorry.
as in if that's the case, then like all the unattractive people won't get a match really what. But that's
No,
not really the case
Exactly.
what. I don't think that's the case though.
no, but like if let's say you're in a forced situation, like let's say you're in school, and then like your classmates with this person who's not so attractive, but because you're his classmates, you get to see like his personality. And it's like that's how things start.
Yeah. But
Or like, you know,
whereas
like
in dating
hobbies and
apps,
stuff.
people will always want to go for the good looking ones.
Yeah, lah.
So you never get to judge someone based on their personality. In a way, if you are not fortunate enough in the looks department, you will almost always lose out, which is pretty demoralizing in the long run when you use dating apps.
So the conclusion is dating apps are not for us? Question mark.
Yeah. But some people seem to benefit of it
No,
though.
as in like
Which,
I did met like colleagues who like they got engaged from like meeting on Tinder or something. Like yeah.
It's not. I would say it's not really like it does happen. Like I got this one friend, right, who like met like almost all like I think his past few relationships on dating apps. So he constantly tells me, like, because I'm single, right, he tells me to like go on dating apps, but like I don't know, I just don't like it. I hate using it so much.
Yeah,
It's
it really depends on like whether like whether it's for you or not for you or like
yeah.
yeah. Cause like there are people that really like they benefited from it. It's like not just all cons. Cause if
true.
that's the case, then no one will be using it already. What?
Yeah. In a sense, it's a great way, to meet like new people
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
because you can see through a lot of people. You technically, if you swipe through like 1,000 profiles, right, you have met 1,000 people in a way.
But
Yeah,
like
it's just easy. It's just easier because everything is so easy. There's no like social interaction in a sense, and like during the pandemic, you cannot go like meet people. That's like, and like, you know, like all activities, unless you like already knew the person or like meet them in like some way, you know, in that small group that you can. This is like the best way to like meet new people to go out with.
Actually, a really good way to hook up with anyone if you are into that whole hookup culture.
yeah.
Oh, it's horrible.
I mean like the people say that Tinder is like at least in Singapore, Tinder is the app where people used to hook up. Then like they recommend like I have colleagues that like if you want to find real relationship, you should try other apps. Then like I think okay Cupid or something.
Yeah. There's a lot of Bumble, uh, coffee, something
Coffee
bagel.
Meets Baker, I think.
Coffee
Yeah.
dish.
Yeah. That's
Coffee,
different.
tea, and me.
Maggie and me.
Okay, so moving forward, what are your opinions on what values or traits make a relationship last? Can start with Lemon, maybe.
Me?
Yeah. What do you feel is important to make sure a relationship lasts?
I think the very
You-
basic and most common thing that everyone will say is like communication.
Okay. Maybe you can
Communication.
elaborate more on why you feel that will
Like
make or break a relationship.
I think like for me I feel like setting boundaries is very important like at the very start. Yeah.
Hmm.
So
True.
like you like in a way it's like your other partner did something that you don't like let's say cheating let's say cheating.
That's quite
Mm-hmm.
extreme.
Just for
Immediately go
example,
to cheating.
for
Why not
example,
start with something light, like not
okay,
putting the toilet seat down or some shit?
okay,
Trivial things.
yeah. So like I watched this other podcast called the Daily Catch Up recently, and then like they talk about okay if your partner gain weight, like cause it's still a attraction thing, what? Then like are you
Hmm.
gonna tell them to like lose weight? So like one of the hosts said that like him and his wife right from the very start they already set a boundary where if like they need to keep each other in check like if they gain weight so that it's not just like attraction issues also health issue so like let's say if your partner gain like 1 kg then you just straight up tell her
One
One,
kg.
one kg.
for
I can't even,
example
I
like
can't
just
even
a no
tell.
as in like what are you gonna do if you never say like set this thing right then when your partner gain like 18 kg then eventually like how are you gonna break the
Oh,
news to
so
her yeah
before it's
Oh,
snowballs,
yeah
you have to like
slippery
yeah
slope argument.
intervene.
yeah
Right.
like as in like no it really does happen like you see that people like once they gain like for some
Comfortable in
reason
the
yeah
relationship.
like once for some reason they gain weight right don't know whether it's stress or what like then they stress eat then like their weight can really like change a lot then if like how are you gonna break it to your partner that dude it's time to like lose weight without like
Mm.
breaking
Like,
their
So
heart so
is it
like if
like
you
those like memes where you like casually tell them like, oh no, like look what I dropped, premium membership to the gym.
oh shit yeah then like if your partner is already in the mentality that like for them to reach that state right uh the odds of them uh they're probably like fighting a better themselves already then like if you just like go and break their heart somewhat after when they reach that stage it's like even worse like I feel like I understand where it's better if you set boundaries so like when you break it to them about this
they
right
will be prepared.
they won't feel like wow heartbroken cause like it's already established in the start of a relationship
But
so
Right.
sometimes you don't see this coming on. Where got you think like in a relationship with this person, then like you start making up clauses and like fucking what do you
Yeah,
call
I
it?
was about to,
yeah
I was
the
about
thing
to say
Yeah,
is
next time
like
I get in a
yeah
relationship and then you sign a contract
yeah,
saying must
exactly.
be like you know like some NFL like must be within
I
this
think it's
like this
like
weight.
If
it
I'm fat, tell me
no
that kind of shit.
I think if
I guess it's not something
yeah
that you immediately
immediately
sign
know
an agreement for.
yeah
It's something you have to talk
The
in
first
the
date you
early
need to
stages of
sign.
your relationship. Like what you guys should be open to,
yeah
criticize each other about.
yeah it's also not like at the start of the relationship then you just straight up say if like we have to establish this I think it's like something where you discover along the way or like along the way when you realize okay if like this happen like how can we solve this then like kind of thing it's not like straight out the first when you guys just start dating then you just say hey if fat
Okay,
then
shit.
we need to lose weight or something and it's not just this issue like just like a lot of issue or like uh things like things that like your boundary like what is your line I
The
don't know yeah the
limits,
limits I think
right?
it's
Is,
good
is her
for
voice
them
cutting out for you guys?
It is.
is it
Slightly.
I'm sorry hi
Sorry for the poor podcast quality. But yeah, I get what you mean.
yeah, so I think that is an issue, and also like communicating about uh like just communication it's just very common that people like misunderstand or something, then like
Right.
break up.
Okay, but sometimes communication is one thing, but the thing that really makes communication effective is, I feel, comprehension. You can always communicate, you can always voice out your concerns, but if you don't listen and understand what exactly the other party is trying to convey, then there's no point, no action will be taken.
Yeah,
That's what I feel. Because people
yeah.
always say communication, communication, but on top of it, you have to have that sense of comprehension, of understanding, and really listening to what your significant other has to say and what they wish to change or derive from them voicing out their concerns.
Mm. Yeah, I agree. Cause I imagine like the partner just like, okay, you tell me this, but I don't really give a shit. Then it's like, what's the point?
No point. Or both parties just talk it out, but in the end, it doesn't result to any change, a major change.
like like certain political parties in our country asking for surveys.
But
They want your opinion, but it doesn't. The policy has already been set. They just
Yeah.
want to know how much they need to crowd control.
How about Dexter and Nick? Do you guys have what was your opinion on what helps to make a relationship last
Uh,
based on your past experiences?
uh, uh, honestly, I don't know, yeah. I I never really go and think about all this kind of thing.
Right? Like love itself. Okay, can we all agree that love itself is not sufficient, or
yes.
do any of you feel otherwise?
I don't know. It's like complicated somewhat. I feel like eventually you just, I don't know, like, you know how sometimes your mom, I don't know, not sometimes lah, okay, your mom tidies the house and she does
Mm.
it every day, and then after that, after a while, like after, let's say for me 23 years later, like it's something expected of them already or something like that, like what do you call it, like it's nothing special so it's like, I don't know, is the
It's
same for love also?
okay.
So you want your girlfriend to clean the house?
No, that's not what I'm
To make
trying to
you a
say. It's
sandwich,
like,
huh? Yeah, it's like things just don't feel special after
oh yeah,
a
yeah,
long
yeah,
time.
something like
It's
that.
normal.
It's
No,
like you have to,
you get desensitized to these kind of things.
yeah. So it's like you need to have
Always one up,
it,
is it?
make this constant effort of reminding ourselves that she doesn't have to do this for you, or she's doing this because, like, stuff like that.
Oh,
I feel like
that's a
it's different
refreshing
for
take.
people there. Like some people, I think they don't really they take note of all these one. Like they won't like not appreciate after so many years. I feel like you don't
Yeah,
have
lah,
like
some people,
it's something like in a way like you're always grateful to your mom kind of stuff. What?
I am but
Oh, you got help her or not? Joking.
occasionally lah. Because sometimes I don't know, no mood
I mean, that's us children in a nutshell.
Okay lah, but like eventually, yeah, I have to do everything myself
S-
anyway.
So you have basically what you're trying to say, in a relationship, you have to always have the
I
gratitude for each other.
Yeah, something like that. But I don't know. I feel like it's kind of toxic to where the way I put it in my head, where like she doesn't have to do this for you. Like she could be somewhere else doing something else, that kind of thing. But she's
Mm.
doing this, that kind of thing.
Is it toxic? I feel like it's a good thing to like remind you that to be grateful. What?
Not to take things for granted.
Yeah.
Yeah lah. But eventually, like if you think about it, then it's like, if one day, let's say she stops doing it, then like what? Then that doesn't it like fuck with you a bit? Like, you get what I'm saying?
Oh, I get what you mean.
Yeah. Like, even say she needs a break or something, then like one day she just
If
like,
she
hey,
like
I,
yeah,
I'm
I think it's like if
Uh,
the person tell you like their reason for like not doing it, like let's say she's like very tired and she don't really want to do it anymore, like don't want to do it, then it's like I don't think that is toxic, cause you know that she did not do it cause she don't love you anymore. She just like have things
Or
to do
that
on her
week
own.
or day
yeah, lah, but
she needs a break.
but
Yeah.
imagine, right? You are constantly thinking that like the way that I just said, and then you get what I'm saying?
No,
No.
I'm not really getting
It's
it.
like okay, if you think logically, then it's like if you think logically, then like today she's just tired and all that kind of shit. But if you're constantly thinking that she has better shit to do, she like she doesn't have to do this, then one day she
But
doesn't
that's
do it. It's
on
like
you, isn't it? Like
yeah
your
lah,
own
it is
insecurity.
that's why I say it's like
Ah,
toxic.
I think like
Okay, got it.
a way to solve it is that you can change that mindset into like she does so much for me, so like I want to do something bad for her kind of think instead. Like like what she does for you is probably like her way to show you her love, then like you
Mm,
can do something in exchange. You don't need to be like uh in that kind of thinking, I guess.
I guess.
Esther, is your love language words of affirmation?
Uh,
Like you need them to remind you that they love you and that kind of thing, that they care about you and that kind of thing.
uh, honestly, I don't know, sir.
Because it sounds like you need them to remind you that they are, like they are when they stop. Even if they stop doing certain things, doesn't mean that they don't love you anymore. That kind of thing. Like you need that confirmation just to feel at
Right.
ease. Is that
Oh,
is that it?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just listening to Nick blowing up
Yeah.
shit and like I'm so distracted.
Yeah, I was thinking like I was just doing stuff, then Dexter was talking, then the more explosions I hear, the more stuttering I hear. I was like, I know he's nearby, am I affecting him?
Yeah, I'm flying away.
Okay, bye.
Uh,
Yeah.
not really. It's like, cause for my first relationship, like that was the case. But then for my second one, I changed a bit. Like, I understand that each of us, we have our own lives to live also.
Right.
And it's like we need time away from each other. So it's like as long as we communicate it properly, then everything is okay lah.
Mm.
Yeah, but like, sometimes also it's like they are not feeling their best, and after that they need space. But then you don't want to just leave them alone. Like you are scared that if you don't show concern, then it's like they will
It
think that
will.
you don't care.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then it's like you're
Okay, that
worried
makes sense. That
and then
that
after that
okay.
it's like you ask them like what's going on and shit. Then they're like, don't really want to talk about it. And it's like, well, if you don't want to talk about it, then it's like I cannot help you. That kind of thing.
Maybe they don't want help, they just want to chill.
You just need your company, probably. You
Yeah,
never
lah.
know.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess that falls on them as well to reassure you
Yeah,
or
like they
make things clear.
need to, I guess, in a way to like specify like what they really want
Need.
at that point of time.
Yeah, what they need, like they can't cause I get it lah. I get it. Sometimes you scared they pour out their concerns to someone else or they start to drift because you didn't do anything, that kind of thing.
Will you get affected if you know that like your partner finds comfort in someone else more than you?
Depends who that someone is. I
If it's
feel.
like a very like her BFF before she met you kind.
Then okay it's like
Okay,
okay
lah, yeah.
It's like
Okay, what if the BFF is a guy?
I mean it's the same thing, It's still
It's
okay,
the same thing. Unless they overstep the boundaries, then it's a different story.
I mean I don't expect them to like leave their whole life behind just because they met me.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. It's like,
Okay. So, what about Nick? Have you thought about it? What do you feel helps a relationship to last?
but I find for me it's just two very simple things. It's just effort and accommodation.
Okay. Tell us more about
Ex-
how it will help you.
Please elaborate on your answer, right? Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah. 6 months questions, huh?
Yeah, okay, so the first one, right, is like effort. I find I find that yeah, you can be attracted to someone, but you need to put in the effort to make the relationship work, because in a sense maybe not everything will be perfect, and you need some maintenance in a relationship to stay in a relationship. You need to like put in the effort to understand the other person, make the other person feel like
That
yeah,
falls under
feel wanted
effort,
lah.
right?
Yeah, this is effort. Yeah. So it's also in the sense of not like it's more than a relationship. Like everything, you take the effort to get to know the other person better, to like like plan out your dates in a sense,
Mm.
yeah, to make the effort to do the thing, because if like let's say one person does it, right, it's very exhausting for that person, and the person will start thinking, why the fuck am I even doing this if like
Yeah.
the girl doesn't put in effort, it's like, or even
Yeah.
a certain sense of put in the effort to chat with them, like text and stuff like that. Some people might say like high or like like high low maintenance like girlfriends or like friendships in a sense, but it's like you have to have a certain amount of effort. If it's too one-sided, it's definitely gonna work out, because not like people are not so stupid to like just constantly give, like like put in effort with like no effort in return.
Mm.
Yeah, as much as you can say, oh, I love you unconditionally, yeah, you will wear down after, like give it a few months, you'll wear you down eventually.
You
Yeah,
should be both parties should just continue to provide for the
yeah.
relationship rather than
and it's
one
and
party.
it's in a sense putting the other person putting effort is also the affirmation to his or her partner that like he still, like in the way he still likes the partner, because it's, yeah, you may like, but it's like how do you show it, how do you let the other person know, like we I find like we constantly need like I would say cues in a way to like to assure ourselves that our partner still likes us.
Mm.
Yeah,
Right.
so like I guess like putting in effort in the relationship is one of the ways, and it's not just relationship, making the relationship, it's also like putting in effort to make you and the other person more compatible in a way, like
Mm.
putting in effort to fix like fights and like mistakes, because they are bound to happen. Not every relationship is 100% perfect. There's bound to be some fights, disagreements and stuff. It's like putting in the effort to fix those issues, not like completely shut down when you meet any kind of like problem. I find like like some people are like during the happy period, they are like very lovey-dovey,
But when
and then
shit hits the fan, they
yeah,
just
the
try
first
to
thing happens,
detach, right?
yeah, and then they like don't want to talk about it and shit like that. It's like, no, you have to put in the effort to talk about it. You have to put in the effort to try to fix the issue.
Mm.
Yeah. Then the next one is like, I guess it's accommodation, where it's like, yeah, in most cases, right, people won't be perfect for each other. There'll be something like that like bugs them, like maybe they don't text as much as you want to. They're not physic physically, or like intimate enough. They don't do certain things. So it's like, in a way, it's also like accommodation. Like example, a girl like wants to go out with a guy like once a week, but the guy is just okay with seeing her like once every like month. So it's like, in a way, it's accommodation to cater to the needs of,
Compromise for
yeah
another term,
yeah, compromise like,
right?
because yeah,
Oh, that's a big thing I feel
yeah,
also in
not
relationship.
every relationship like not everybody will be 100% compatible. So you need to accommodate to your partner to make it
And
work.
it's not always 50-50 also. Sometimes
Yeah,
it could be 80-20 in your favor. It could be 70-30 in their favor. Like it's not always the same ratio. Some people always expect, oh, I do this half, you have to do the other half. But sometimes you just have
yeah,
to carry more weight.
yeah. Yeah, not. I would say that's like one main thing, like why other people like quite a few people break up because their partner want something, but they don't want to do it, and then the partner just like, no, fuck it. Yeah, and then
What the
Mm.
fuck?
no, like and this was a very simplified way. Like let's say the guy wants one thing, the girl doesn't want to accommodate, and then clearly like the guy wants something out of his relationship, the girl like doesn't want to accommodate.
Right,
Then
right,
yeah,
yeah.
then
Like no point.
it leads to it's not the ultimate like or immediately like like fuck it, that's the end of relationship thing. But it leads to issues where it's like how come you don't want to like like accommodate for me, like do you not like me, or like do you want to, you say you don't put in a relationship, like there's no effort in the relationship, and then it leads to the problems that leads to the breakup.
No fairness.
I don't know. I don't have
Suck
I
your dick
don't
already, you don't want suck my dick.
What the fuck?
I don't expect much out of relationships where like I'm not the kind that's like, oh she like I was like we must go out like once every week, and like she must reply to my text like within like 2 hours. No. Like everybody got like their own shit to do, and like everybody's different, but like it's the accommodation to your to in a sense to your partner after that like really like allows your relationship to like last.
Blossom.
Yeah. And in a way, as I think as we grow like older and as the relationship gets older, right? Some of like the needs and wants also will change. So it's like you must accommodate.
Right.
Yeah, it's like 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 when we were young, you can like maybe you can like you guys like have sex like 3 times a week. As you get over, no, then that's
What
not
the fuck?
happening. Like as just as an example, right? Yeah, like you reach your 40s, like 3 times a week, maybe once every 3 weeks, lah, huh? But like in a certain sense, the relationship, like
It's
maybe the
very
guy still
dynamic.
wants it, yeah. The guy still
Yeah.
wants it like 3 times a week, but the girl doesn't want it anymore. So it's like, yeah, accommodation as things change is also important. Because things will definitely change. Factors will lead to the relationship like needs and wants changing. So it's like you must accommodate.
Right.
Not just as a start to a new person, but also later on,
For the prolonged period
yeah,
of
to
the
make it
relationship.
last. Yeah.
I find one
Okay.
more thing is also like satisfying your, like it's when you're in a relationship, right? It's not just you and your girlfriend. It's like their whole family is into it also. Cause it's like if their family doesn't like you, right? Then she have to get shit on at home, which like it will affect one. Cause last time I used to think like, okay, my girlfriend's like mom is like a bit of a Karen, It's like,
Okay.
yeah, like fuck it lah. Like, I dating you also not dating your mom. And it's like fuck it lah. But then like you really cannot fuck it. Like if they really don't like you, it affects lah. Like cause like imagine you. I mean this is not from personal experience. I'm just
Disclaimer.
I'm just
what
saying.
what you feel will help
Okay.
your relationship, your own relationship to last, right?
Yeah, cause I think about it like cause of my sister's boyfriend. Like uh I didn't like him at all. And then after that, like I noticed that every time she go out with him, I'm like, oh, you're still with him, you're still with him, that kind of shit. It's like what I put onto my sister. Then it's like I think about it and it's like, oh yeah, like this matters.
So
I
do you
keep
still
forgetting
say
that you
you're
have
still
a
with
sister.
him? To your sister?
No, they broke up and I'm fucking happy, dude.
Oh shit.
I fucking celebrated.
What the hell? See.
Yeah, I can imagine like she broke up. I can imagine Dexter's sister breaking up, right? And then she's like, Dexter's just like, hey, we are going out to celebrate today. Then he's like, what's the occasion? Oh, you breaking up, The sister's like,
No,
what the
but I
fuck?
did
I,
say it straight to her face. Like I wasn't like passive about it. I'm like, hey, I don't like your boyfriend. Then after that, like when she break up, I'm like, it's good that you broke up with him. I just straight tell her. Then it's like, I think you deserve better. Then it's like I put it nicely lah.
Was she sad?
I mean, she was but like not for long cause like she saw how much of a piece of shit he is.
Damn,
he's a
sad.
dickhead.
Yeah, a bit.
Nice.
And
What
not
a
say
good
dickhead lah,
brother.
but like a bit immature.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fair point. But do you feel that relationships can still work out despite families not
Okay, it depends. It
agreeing
depends
to it.
on how close they are with their parents. Like, let's see if they have toxic family, right?
And whether like the family, right, their opinions are valid. Like,
Oh
like
yeah,
sometimes they just don't like this guy because they just don't like him.
right.
It's like you must see whether it's valid. But like
True,
if they
true.
don't like him because like like he's like a fucked up person, then it's like yeah, okay, yeah, then I understand.
Then also need to think about whether you guys are going to live together after you all get married. Cause if you guys living together, wow, cannot lah. I think quite hard.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's the making of a Channel 8 soap opera.
I feel like families, when it comes to family, there's a lot of factors that go into it.
Yeah.
Because it's in a way it's almost out of your control already.
I think
Whereas
whoever
sorry,
whoever is like dating 11, like
need to
it's
Well,
gonna have a
cross
hard
depend.
time.
brains.
Yeah.
Actually, it depends.
How
Depends on
you
the.
know? How you know? Maybe the mom like her boyfriend a lot. You
Yeah.
also never know.
Yeah,
No,
sia.
but like your mom is really like she giving you shit for like who you hang out as like friends.
Oh,
So
and
imagine like
it
You never
depends
know, I
on
guess.
the. She doesn't really give me shit nowadays though. Like it depends. I think like let's say if the guy I'm dating is like someone she really doesn't approve of, then uh I don't know. I don't know whether she'll interfere or not. I really don't know lah. Need
How's she
to.
gonna interfere?
Yeah, like I don't know what she's gonna do, man. Like she's not gonna nag to me about to break up with my boyfriend, right?
I
You,
don't know, that's
you,
your mom,
you
I
get
don't know.
you get a boyfriend and test the theory, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
She might,
so
try.
she might. You never know if your parent might go to extremes. Sometimes.
Like she doesn't. She's someone that like even if she don't like she didn't outright tell me she don't like anyone like my friend group. Like she just say like oh you like you should hang out with like better
Company.
yeah like
what the
that
fuck?
yeah.
Did she say that about us?
No no
Master.
as in she okay how she phrased it is that oh you should go and hang out with people that are more like
Successful.
striving for their career or like studies more.
Oh.
Like
I feel like she's talking about us.
Probably us.
Probably
oh
us.
shit.
No, but
The
that's
moment,
one thing.
the moment I heard education, I'm like, that's probably us.
There's this one friend that I have, like we used to game quite a bit together. Then after that, like sometimes the mom will come into the room, and then she will start nagging at him. Then after that, she got this one time. I think it was back when we were still in poly. After that, she will go on like these long ass rants, right? Then I have to listen to everything that she says because his mic is like picking up everything.
Ranting
Then
about
after that,
what?
about him like not having a job and like
Oh
during poly school break. And after that, it's like you keep staying home with all these people playing games with them. It's like are they even good influence and shit like that lah? Then it's like I'm
Damn.
oh
listening to everything, dude.
Excuse me, ma'am.
yeah.
I
Do we
am
know this
right
person?
here.
Yeah. Then there was
Oh,
this one time. Okay, this has nothing related, but it is like she came in. Then apparently he like didn't fold his clothes,
Oh,
so
I know who you're talking
Oh
about.
I think I
right.
know already.
So she started
I
like
think we were there as well.
no. This was just me and him. It was like
Oh, really?
yeah, sometime at night. And after that, she started like uh, s- nagging at him, like talk like 15 minutes. Then at the end of it, he just like, what the fuck? My mom come in, talk shit about me, then go out, never close the door. That's like his take away from like 15 minutes of nagging,
Shit,
and
I think I think like he's like so
I,
used to it.
I know the person like who you're talking about now. But
right?
yeah, I remember there was once I think his mom came in and then they got into like an argument over like clothes or something like that.
I
Like
cannot
I think
remember.
his shirt or something like that. And then I remember I was just sitting there like just like listening to the whole thing like then after I asked him, why don't you just like like go and like do the thing, and then he's like, no, fuck it. And I was like, okay.
Yeah. I
Hey,
think like I get
uh,
I get that. Like it's just that like my mom also don't like me to play with like keep playing games with like the company or same thing lah.
No, but
Oh.
back then it was quite extreme. So it's like you just turn on
Oh.
your PC and then she starts like nagging at you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember when you used to only play games in the dead of night because you wait for your mom to sleep.
Oh,
Oh,
And then
yeah.
shit.
suddenly,
Oh yeah, that
suddenly
was
you'll,
a
you'll get
thing.
we'll get hit with the message, "Mom woke," and then you'll be gone.
Yes, yeah.
Like you just disappear in mid game. I'll be like, "Where's Lemon?" Oh, her mom probably woke up.
Yeah, then you need to like, because you don't have like, back then you didn't have like a mic. We need to go and like scour the Discord chat for like that mom woke, and then like
Hey, blocks of ice don't melt in Minecraft.
Uh,
no, I don't think they do.
blocks of ice. I think depends on what kind of ice.
Oh, I think like packed ice doesn't melt or something like that. But like
It's just one
regular
block of
ice.
ice. I put fire all around it. It's not melting. It's annoying me.
Hey, try put lava.
Okay, hang on. Hey,
But
hello.
What are you doing? Don't fucking set the wall on fire again, please.
No, I already cleaned up my mess from the previous one. The lava is all gone.
What kind of? Oh, you know why? Cause like I disabled the fire tick, so nobody can set the wall on fire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
So it
think that's why
doesn't.
it's not melting.
Probably.
Yeah. Anyways, what
Yeah.
were we talking about? Mumbo.
Yeah, mom woke.
Never close the door.
oh,
That's like way past already. Wait, what were we talking about? Shit.
Mom woke.
What after Mumbo?
How much we used to game or something like that.
Oh,
is there any more topics for me?
Uh,
we're back to
you,
relationships.
yeah, back to relationships.
Went off
Yeah.
on a tangent there.
Do you guys believe in the one?
The
The
what?
chosen
The
one.
one?
The
What do you mean
one?
by the one?
Because some people they go through life and they believe that there's the one for them. You
Oh,
know?
like it's
The
already
the,
like
cho- the
pre.
chosen one.
Yeah, the chosen one.
What do you mean? Like it's already pre-scheduled? Like
Like you know, like they are in search of the one. Like it's a perfect
oh,
I think it's
person for them. That kind of
impossible.
thing.
I mean, I don't know.
it's like specially made for them, one. Oh, what?
Like fated lah, I would say fated. Like
Oh,
they, it can be in the form of love at first sight or many other ways.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
no.
No.
No. How about you, Element?
I don't think so, man.
You what?
I don't think so. Like
Mm.
especially for like, yeah, I really don't think so. Sounds like a recipe for disaster.
Love at first sight is just fucking desperate guys looking at a pretty girl.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
That's about
in
it.
that sense.
Why,
Hopeless
why cannot
romantics.
be why
Why
cannot be
cannot
the
be
other way
girl?
around?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's sexist. You're
It's
gonna
more
get
common
cancelled.
for like fucking guys.
No lah, I
Be
think
like, see a girl.
girls side probably also have
Really, man? I
I
don't get
think so
thirsty
lah.
DMs in my.
No, it's more like
Well,
like
maybe I'm on the internet too much, but it's always the girls that's complaining about creepy DMs from like guys rather than the other way around.
oh.
Yeah.
I think like if you ask handsome guys on social media, they probably have like thirsty girls also. Like it's very common.
I find it's more because guys tend to take the initiative and stuff. Like more commonly, like not saying like girls don't take initiative, don't like at me. But like guys tend to be the ones that take more initiative.
Right.
yeah.
And it's either comes in the form of, hey, would you like to go out with me, or hey, send nudes, you know? Like yeah, but like
Yeah.
most of the initiative is done by guys.
Let me
like,
rephrase my question. Do you guys
then,
believe that the one is by fate or someone that you choose?
Someone that
I
you
think it's
choose.
someone you choose.
what do you choose?
Okay.
Like
Settle.
personally, it's like you know, like the chosen. I don't believe in like that one thing because it's like if people are fucking stupid, sometimes they don't know like what they want in a sense. Like you might think you want a certain thing, but then like and then that's your version of the one, but
Mm,
it may not be right for you, or it may not be even what you want.
That's my opinion as well. I feel
Yeah,
like you won't know until you actually
yeah.
meet. You know, like
Oh
you know what
shit.
you're looking for in that someone.
Yeah, and in another sense, it's like I don't want to be constrained by the one, the characteristics of the one, where it's like, let's say for example, I want a girl with like in a certain kind of personality. Anybody else that is like even slightly out of the personality is like, fuck it, you're trash, you don't deserve me.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to be like be narrowed by the constraints of the one.
Some people really have their own criteria for who the one that they spend their life with should be. Like they need to have this, they need to have that, they need to have this. And if everything checks, then it's like, oh, you're the one. But in reality, you don't know whether that person is even compatible
Is it
with you
even
or not.
possible to find like that perfect person that checks all your checks?
No idea.
It might be, but what are the chances?
And
What
even
are the
if they do
chances?
check everything there, they might not
Obviously,
check
think they'll like
anything
you.
in no, okay, that and doesn't mean they will check in other desirable areas as well. What. They could be, you could check everything off in your list, but they could be abusive, or they could be a alcoholic or whatever.
A rapist,
Doesn't mean that they are ideal to be in a relationship with. I feel.
Yeah. So it's in a sense like you should not be constrained, because sometimes like you might never know that you actually don't like a certain thing. Yeah. So you shouldn't. Sorry, I'm just too focused on blowing shit up. Yeah, so it's like you need to like open your boundaries. I say you might never know whether you like a certain thing or not.
That's how kings develop.
Kings.
Yeah, it's like at the start, right, your one, right, it's like maybe like a girl with like big old titties, but then in the end you're like, you know what, more is justice.
Oh,
Yeah, so yeah.
that's a lot of silence. No, but like back then, like I had a type where
The
I don't
ideal
know,
one.
yeah, but it's like so retarded. Am I allowed to say that shit? Okay, it's so stupid.
Sorry, what is...
Cancelled.
Oops. It's like, oh, I like girls with green eyes, red hair. It's like, yeah, good luck finding that. Who likes you back? And it's
Singapore.
like, yeah, exactly.
contact lens,
Singapore.
contact lens, color contact lens, and dyed hair.
No,
Maybe at
it's like-
AFA.
It's like if you want that big old titty golf GF.
Yeah, that could be the one essentially.
I mean, I take what I can get, lah, huh?
Relatable.
So what can you get?
No what?
That is
Double
the
McChicken meal
ultimate
upsized.
question.
Buttermilk for the win.
Double McSpicy.
Hey, sorry, Angus is supreme.
Angus. Okay lah, fair enough.
I don't know. It's like the buttermilk chicken is like the Hawaiian pizza of burgers.
Are we gonna fucking talk
What
about
the
burgers
fuck?
right now?
Why not?
I mean,
What's
we have
pineapple
come to
on
the end of
burgers?
the relationship segment.
Bro,
And
actually
now
buttermilk
about
chicken burger is quite nice. Like
It
the
is.
chicken
It is. It's just
Yeah.
Nicholas is a hater. Fuck
Oh
Nicholas.
fuck man.
I
We're
don't
throwing
like
him off the
it.
podcast.
Then take out the
Wait.
pineapple lah. No
He
one
actually is.
forcing you to eat the
Yeah,
pineapple.
no one's forcing you to eat the pineapple.
I don't like it.
That's the problem.
And it's a good mix of sweet and savory. I mean, yeah. So are you say you shouldn't constrain yourself to one type of burger. Why you constrain yourself to one type of burger?
I tried it and I don't
Double
like it.
standards.
I tried it and I don't like it. We are allowed to have preferences, okay?
True.
And same thing. I don't like McSpicy. Am I supposed
What
to be
the
burned at the
fuck?
stake now?
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you not like about McSpicy?
Yeah.
I
What
don't
do you
know.
not
I
like?
don't like the spiciness of it.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, I mean like relatable what? Like I feel like McSpicy is too spicy, but I like the chicken.
What? Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. Everybody tells me that McSpicy give them the shits, but it's like I
Doesn't,
cannot take
right?
spicy. Yeah, I cannot take spicy food, but like it's okay for me.
It burns
I
my
don't- I
stomach,
don't like-
I think.
Does it?
Yeah, it does. I got a
Have you
spicy
had
food.
Korean
Samyang.
Yeah, Samyang
Yeah, I
fire
had it
noodle.
before.
How's
How
that?
do you, how does
Uh,
it compare?
I think that samyang is spicier.
And you can
Okay,
take that.
but is
I
Mac
can't.
Spicy
Oh.
close to Samyang?
Slightly lower.
Slightly only.
Slightly.
I feel like
Okay,
it's
that's
like
weird.
leaps and bounds ahead, yeah.
Maybe we
Same.
eat a different outlet. McSpicy got
What?
different spiciness.
What the fuck?
Doesn't matter what they all come in like packaged.
You may never know.
Oh.
I mean, like, there's always like reviews where they say like this outlet, blah blah blah, that outlet, blah blah. Like there are bound to be difference, especially the people operating it, like
But in
cooking
terms
it.
of ingredients, should be standardized. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. But oh my god, there was this one time my sister brought home this like packet of Thai noodles. I think I told you all about this. Like I I took a bite. Like
Ugh.
it was the smallest bite. It's like 2 strands of noodles. And I fucking regret my life, dude. It's so fucking spicy. I had to call off work the next day.
What
Like
And
yeah,
the
legit.
fuck?
Fuck
No,
was
no,
that?
it was that bad. Like I ate it and then after that I started chugging milk. And then like I forgot like if you had too much milk you'll start projectile vomiting. So that's what
oh,
happened. I started projectile vomiting.
What the? How
And it
much
made
milk
me
do you fucking chug?
it's like more
how
than
much?
half a jug,
Oh,
half
What
a
the
carton.
fuck?
No, it was too spicy. I couldn't handle it. And then after that, like after the whole thing happened, I felt okay. Then the next morning I wake up, right? I it's like my stomach was like burning, like my entire like the throat was like burning, and then I have to
bro.
call off work because like I can barely I don't know I can barely stand
Barely
up properly.
function.
Wait, your
Yeah, then
sister is fine with it?
I don't know. I think she didn't finish also. Then my mom had to finish, and then my mom
What?
was like a champ.
What the fuck?
What
Your
the fuck?
mom crazy,
Yeah.
sia.
Then
A legend.
oh yeah, then I started having like fire shits, yeah, like my asshole legit fucking burning. And it's the first time I've ever felt that. I thought it was a myth when people say that they had fire shits. I'm like, they're just exaggerating. And then I experienced it for myself.
What noodle was it again?
I have no idea. It was like, there's this one seaweed brand where there's this kid at the front of it.
No.
I think I'll
No.
send you all the
No.
image after. I don't know how to describe it also. It's like this Thai noodles. It's
Fucking
black
death
color
noodles,
packaging.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
I know
That
that
noodle.
was my reaction with Samyang 2 times. The 2 times version. It was that spicy for me. I took 2 strands as well.
Oh,
I just couldn't finish.
the Samyang one also projectile vomited because I chugged milk.
Fuck,
Stop
sia.
chugging milk. Why you keep chugging
yeah,
milk?
yeah.
Because it makes me feel
Don't you
better.
learn? But
Like,
okay, I guess.
it makes me feel better. Have you projectile vomited?
Yes.
Yeah, through my
It-
nose.
Does it
What?
does it
What?
not feel does it not feel like I don't know. It makes you feel better, doesn't it?
No.
No.
What? Then you're doing
I
it wrong.
I I I
That's
never
all I can
thought
say.
I never once thought to myself,
Hold
oh shit, I
up.
just threw up. I feel so much better now.
No, it
Yeah,
does.
I mean, but it sucks, what, that feeling like you're actually vomiting. You
Not
know?
really. I mean, it was the smoothest vomit I've ever done. It's like
What
everything
the
just comes
What?
out as water. No, legit, like it just comes out like butter.
The fuck?
butter?
Yeah, you just do the then after that everything just comes out.
And I like the
But it
previous
wasn't
topic better. Can
uncomfortable
we go
at
back to
all.
the previous topic?
It wasn't uncomfortable for you.
No, it wasn't. It was like like I said, it's like diarrhea but for your mouth and like nose.
Diarrhea for
That
your
sounds
mouth and
even
nose.
worse.
Bro,
No,
what
but it
the
comes out like nothing. Like there's no resistance. You know how like your normal vomit, you vomit already, then there's like chunks in your nose and shit. Then after that, you like breathe in. After that, there's like
Why the
beats
fuck
and
is there vomit in your nose, yeah?
your
Vomited
nose
through
and
my
your
nose
mouth.
before.
Your nose and your mouth not connected one, lemon.
I mean,
What
like,
kind of
for me, like, it just come out from my mouth. It's like not. I never experienced like from my nose before, yeah. If not, like,
Soon.
as in, like, if there's food in your mouth and like your nose, then how do you breathe?
What?
Correct, what, like, quite nasty,
No,
bro. Like,
it's
there's
like
food chunks.
small pieces, small like bits and pieces.
But quite nasty, yeah.
It is. That's why I don't like it. That's why I prefer projectile vomiting where
never,
everything's
like,
just
experienced that yet.
water.
This is a weird fucking conversation.
but it's quite insightful.
Insightful of what?
Insightful into what?
You've digressed so far.
If you
And
want
now
to,
we started talking about relationships and we ended up talking about projectile vomiting.
This is life experience, bro.
Oh my god.
Relationships and projectile vomiting.
I don't know how you don't prefer projectile vomiting to normal vomiting.
I don't like both types, man. I just don't want to be vomiting.
I mean, if you had to choose,
I don't know. I don't want to be put in the situation where I have to choose. You know, it's like choosing whether you want to lose your left arm or your right
Okay,
arm.
okay. If I had to choose,
I'll lose my left arm.
what the fuck?
what?
What? Reply to Nick, man.
Escalated.
Cause like that's my dominant arm is my right arm. What? Think about it.
You rather lose an arm than vomit.
No, Nick asked is like choosing whether you lose your left or your right arm.
No, but you don't realize
Oh,
how much you use your left arm, even like just because you're a
yeah.
right-hander.
Losing
Yeah.
either one would be
Yeah.
horrible, man.
But the thing is
Yeah.
like
Yeah, you won't
You
be able to
can-
clap anymore.
like if your dominant one is the one that is like used more what, in a way. So like if I really like had to choose like for some fucking reason.
Yeah, but like you don't really pay attention. Like which arm do you use to scratch your nose or like I don't know.
You, to be fair, okay, lah, I get where you're coming from, but Lemon has a point.
Like you cannot scratch your arm with your left nose. you
You
cannot scratch your
cannot-
nose with your left
You
arm.
cannot scratch your arm.
I guess I should use my
Why
toes
got left
then.
nose, bro? You cannot scratch your arm with your left nose. Fuck. Man.
I'm tired, okay? I just woke up.
Well, then you shouldn't be tired. Well, you just woke up.
I didn't get enough sleep. I was up all night.
What are you doing all night?
Working
Oh
Sure
shit.
not.
Yeah, I had an overnight shift.
Not getting the fourth girl in the door.
How did I come back here? It's fated.
Where you?
The fourth girl is
Where are you?
Uh,
Oh, the
huh?
lava place.
Yeah, I went away to a faraway place. Then I ended up here again. It's fated. That means I should destroy it again.
Please don't make it sound like I'm
Don't
some kind of
please.
like player going around picking up girls. It's not the case, okay?
I mean,
Oh,
yes.
okay lah. We all know that if Nick can pick up girls, the only reason is money.
Oh
It's like-
shit. No what?
What?
When he was in school, he where got money, yeah.
What? He don't have but his parents have what?
Yeah, but I don't think he's
Why
so.
you getting dragged
No,
into
the thing
this?
is, I
I
don't
think it's his Legos collection.
Oh yeah, I think so
Fuck
also.
you!
No, I
Yeah,
think
they want to tell the story. Oh, never mind.
No,
I
no,
think
no,
okay,
we
it's not the
shouldn't,
point.
we shouldn't.
no. The thing is, like, I don't think he chases girls using money though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just my
You are
sensible
lemon.
good looks.
It's
No.
a joke. Stop like hyper analyzing everything.
Oh shit.
So what's next?
That's all we have for today.
Alright,
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
We'll be back with more cancel next week or something.
We're back
Sure.
with more mismatched topics.
A
Nice.
mismatch.
More dumb insights that make you feel smarter about yourself.
The only
Alright.
conclusion I got from this is that Dexter got his relationship advice from 9K.
Fuck you. You got yours from romance novels. Like,
No,
don't give me shit
but
for it.
hey, at least I didn't like fucking. I mean, like,
Hey.
At least he had a relationship.
oh shit.
And
We are
now I
waiting for you
know.
to get yours so that we can shit talk it.
And now I know you can only scratch your nose with one hand.
Shut up.
No, you can scratch your
It's not the
arm
point.
with your left nose. Fuck,
Done. We done.
yeah.
Yeah, we're done.
Okay,
Bye.
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 Thanks for tuning in. If you did.
Yes, I don't think there's anybody. Okay.